Good morning. It is Monday, April 22nd. I'm Tim Ryan.
And I'm Lynn Kawano in for Lauren Prisbol. An intense overnight fire at an old restaurant is still burning, going this morning.
Fox 4's Sal Garza live in Northeast Dallas. Good morning.
Yeah, at this point it's really just hot spots. I just got an update from the city of Dallas, an employee out here. So what they're doing right now is really they're waiting on Atmos to locate the gas line so they can shut it off. Once that happens, city crews will be able to get in there and knock it down. They're going to knock it down towards where we are, towards the parking lot area, the debris and what have you. Then they'll have somebody on the ground spraying it down. So they can still, despite those hot spots you see there, they can still be able to demolish it. And then, as I mentioned, firefighters will be able to spray it down, and then they'll get it out of here. But that is going to take a while. Take a look at the video from overnight. Fire broke out just before midnight here on Greenville Avenue and Meadow. This was a vacant building. It was boarded up. At one point, there was a Mexican restaurant. There was a lot of manpower required to put out this 3-alarm blaze because it quickly escalated. Luckily, there are no homes in the immediate area, just a lot of businesses, so they really didn't have to evacuate any residents. Now, because this place was boarded up and because the fire was just going full force, firefighters decided just to fight the fire from the outside.
Our firefighters at one point in the very early stages did try to go inside. They had to breach some of the doors that were boarded up, but as you can see behind me, the damage is pretty severe. We got about 4 or 5 ladder towers going down on the fire, so it was pretty much defensive from the onset.
Now, at this point, the cause still under investigation, but residents are telling investigators that homeless people are often seen staying here, going in and out of this vacant building. So that's obviously something that our city investigators will be looking into. Back out here live again. City crews are still out here. We've got the heavy-duty equipment. Firefighters are out here. At this point, again, waiting on Atmos to come out here to locate the gas lines. They will be doing a little bit of excavating to make sure they locate it and then to shut it off. That could take a while. And then the demolition itself could take a couple of more hours. And so they're going to be out here for quite a while. That means Greenville Avenue here in this area, Meadow and Walnut Hill, is shut down. You cannot get through here. So Chip Wagner, what can folks do?
That's a great question, Saul, and let's just go straight to that area so that you understand where we're talking about. We're talking about this area here. It's really close to the Presbyterian Hospital on that northeast corner, if you will. So Walnut Hill, it can get through to go over to 75 Central back and forth, so I'm not too worried about that. But those folks that take Greenville Avenue, let's say north or southbound through this area, you might want to consider sliding over just a little bit to the east, and if you're going to be using side streets, going over to Abrams would be a good alternate route right now, going through this area, and then you can work your way down towards the village. The traffic flow on 75 right now is good, so that would be a viable use of your time moving through that area to try to move down in that spot. Otherwise, the detour is going to go through a medical district through this area along Greenville Avenue and Walnut Hill around Meadow, and that detour through the medical area, a little bit difficult to navigate, especially when we get into the heat of the rush hour and early morning appointments to doctors' offices, which are on the north side of Presbyterian on the private side.